Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Medical Classes by Dr. Srimati Kumar Acharya. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel and also please give your valuable comments. Friends, as we know, we are discussing about various topics in the previous videos. So today we will have a discussion on a very unique topic, that is uniqueness of Ayurveda. And many times a doubt will be there in the common people that how Ayurveda is different from other medical sciences. We have got so many contemporary established medical sciences all over the world and also in India. But Ayurveda is considered as one of the ancient, rich Indian heritage of medical science, which has the credit of protecting the life of Indians since centuries together. I mean to say, Ayurveda has got the credit of protecting the life of the Indians, qualitative life of the Indians since centuries together. And as we know that Ayurveda lost its importance to some extent when the foreign invasion taken place, and the intruders who came away from their own place also start establishing their own medical system. And meantime, the Indian system of medicine, that is Ayurveda, loses its importance because the shelter for Ayurveda is also get decreased, and nobody is there to carry on the new things in Ayurveda. So multiple factors are there. Multiple factors leads to some extent a fall in Ayurveda progress. But now the story is different. Ayurveda is on the top now, and we have made all the efforts to lift back Ayurveda back into the mainstream. Individual doctors, government, and the different NGOs, so they're all trying best to lift the Ayurveda back into the mainstream. Now we have got the Ayush Ministry also. Now, the question is, what is the basic difference between Ayurveda and other contemporary medical sciences? If I put 5 or 6 medical sciences in front of a patient or individual, and why you say that Ayurveda is the best way of management of the disease, or Ayurveda is the best medical system that you can adopt? The reasons are many, and that is the main issue of today's talk. And what is the superiority of Ayurveda compared to other medical sciences? Now, every medical science is emerged as a need of situation in those days, and we cannot say that a medical system is very bad. No, it's also need of the hour. But as the time passes, some more well furnished or well developed medical sciences get emerged, and as a result its importance has been a little bit decreased. Every medical science has got its own advantages, every medical science has got its own disadvantages. This is a true fact. Even Ayurveda also has got some of the limitations and also some of the advantages. But this is true for all the medical sciences. But what is the specialty of Ayurveda which completely differentiate it from the other medical sciences? That is the question of the hour, and this is what a common people want to know. So I will try to explain this in detail. Now, actually, Ayurveda is not a medical science which has to be practiced in the clinics or in the hospitals. And as we know that the meaning of Ayurveda, Ayur plus Veda, Ayur means it is a lifespan, and Veda means it's a knowledge. So knowledge of your own life or lifespan. So that is called as Ayurveda. That's knowing how to live. You should know how you have to live, how you have to adopt your lifestyle, how you have to progress, how you have to take the diet. So this is all the knowledge of the life, or knowledge of health. So this should be known to everybody. This should be known to everybody. In previous days, it was known to everybody. And they used to do the minor modification in their lifestyle according to season, according to day, according to the situation of the disease, etc. and also in selection of the foods. So this is a life science. This gives the knowledge of your life, how you have to lead the life. Okay, so Ayu is divided into Sukhayu, Hitayu, Dukhayu, and Ahitayu. Okay, so again, Ayu is of four types. One is Sukhayu and Hitayu. Another one is Dukhayu and Ahitayu. Okay, now Sukha and Dukkha. So these are the two opposite parts. Happy life and as well as miserable life. Okay, you should know what you mean by happy life, and you should know what you mean by miserable life. I mean to say, you should know what are the things which leads to the happy life and what are the things which leads to miserable life. And another one is you should know Hita and Ahita. One which is conducible to you and one which is non-conducive to you. This also you should know. So like that, Ayuru means life. Life is basically divided into four types: Hitayu and Ahitayu, Sukhayu and Dukkhayu. And knowledge of all these four types of Ayu is called as Ayurveda. Okay, is called as Ayurveda. So it is not only taking the pills, not only taking the medicines, not only taking some of the procedures. It's knowledge of the life. You should know that if I take this particular diet, so I will have this particular problem. So better I have to avoid this. So I have to modify myself into this particular regimen during the rainy season, during the summer season. So this knowledge should be there, and I should know which is good for me and which is bad for me. That's what Hitayu. Okay, Hitayu means I should myself know that which is good for me and which is bad for me. No other person can advise this, because you know better about your body constitution and your body nature. Okay, now a Hitayu may not be so, that means a Hita Ahara or whatever say Hita may not be so tasty or maybe so good on taste. Okay, Sukha Ahara, when I say Sukha Ahara, it may be very tasty, but it is not mandatory that it should lead to a healthy life. Hita Ahara may be not much tasty, but it leads to a healthy life. That means, although bitter is very bad to take or very difficult to take, it gives a good result. Although sweet, Madhura Rasa is good in taste, but it may lead to bad effects. So this simple knowledge, we should know that. So therefore, we should have a control over our taste, or our indriyas, our senses. Okay, that is what Ayurveda basically says. So this is a wide meaning of Ayurveda. Okay, so number one. Number two, this explains the daily health principles. So daily one should follow the health principles. Okay, nowadays we have got awarenesses. Okay, now we have got nutritional awareness, then we have got breastfeeding awareness weeks, then we have got epilepsy awareness weeks. Like the different awareness camps and weeks are nowadays celebrated. But what Ayurveda says, everybody should know this. Everybody should know this. They have to inculcate these principles in their day-to-day practice. I mean to say, their food habit should be like that. Their lifestyle activity should be like that. It will not cause any pathological changes in the body, irrespective of the season, irrespective of the time of the day, and irrespective of time of your age. Such a type of knowledge should be known to everybody, and this was known to everybody in previous days. Nowadays we lost it. Okay, this is another important thing. Another is, Ayurveda always says about adopt the lifestyle as per the changes in the nature. Ayurveda is that particular science which is its connection with the nature. I will explain in the next slide how it is connected with the nature. Okay, so this is a science which is formulated by keeping nature as the reference point. So therefore, as long as the principles nature exist in this world, the Ayurveda also exists, because the principles of Ayurveda is formulated by keeping not a disease as a reference point, not a person as a reference point, or not a particular country as a reference point. It is kept by keeping nature as the reference point. Everything is based on the nature. What is present in the nature is also present in your body. Okay, so therefore, if you follow the principles of nature, naturally your body also will correct it. Our body is nothing but it is a replica of this nature. be in touch with the nature, be in close proximity with the nature, you will maintain your healthy life. As long as you start going away from the nature, you will get attracted by the artificial things, synthetic things. Okay, so you start living in a sedentary lifestyle or a hi-fi lifestyle. So naturally you will be cut off from the nature, and then you will have so many problems. I will give a simple example. We know the street dog. Street dog, when it is kept in the nature, left in the nature as it is, so it will going to survive, irrespective of rainy season, irrespective of the summer season, irrespective of the drought. So in scarcity of the food also, so it will going to thrive. But once you catch a street dog and keep in the home and try to be a domestic animal, and so when you start trying inside the home in a resident, then it will have all the problems. As so long as it is moving in the nature, it may be even the bullocks, it may be the cows, bullocks, dogs. So these animals, when they are moving in the nature, so they will be very healthy. But once you start them tying them and keeping inside the home, they have start so many problems. Many will have the good experience with the dogs. Dogs there, when they are moving, there is no problem in the street. Okay, but once you start tying them inside the home, what do you say, kutta palna. Okay, so then that particular dog will have all problems, vomiting, diarrhea, this, that, every problem is there. But in the nature, it only it hits itself. Dog itself will go and find some of the medicines, eat it, get vomited, and will be get corrected. But inside the home, it will have a lot of the problem. That's one of the example why I'm giving is, when you are in touch with the nature, you will have a healthy lifestyle, a healthy life. And once you start getting cut off from the nature, you will have a lot of problems. So this is basic principles what Ayurveda says. Okay, be with the nature, because our body is nothing but the replica of this nature. What is present in this nature is also present in our body. Therefore, it is very important, must, to be in touch with the nature. This is what Ayurveda says. Now come to the next point. Now, how we are connected with the nature? Okay, this is a very important question. So many people say, how we are connected with the nature? Yes, we are connected with the nature. If you see the evolution of this earth and evolution of this universe, okay, the modern science, modern contemporary science explains so many things, Big Bang theory and this, that theories. But according to Ayurveda, if you see the Puranas, if you see the Vedas, okay, so it beautifully explains how this particular world is get originated, Srishti Utpatti Krama. Okay, how this universe is get originated, how it is evolved. Now in this context, we have got actually only three things in this world. Initially, beginning of the life, before nothing was there, only three things were existing. That is nothing but three types of energies. They are nothing but three types of energies. Okay, these three types of energies are called as Sattva, Raja and Tama. These three types of energies are called as Sattva, Raja and Tama. Apart from that, initially there was nothing. There was an inert Prakriti is there, or inertness was there, a mass which is inert was there, and three energies were there. That is Sattva, Raja and Tama. Okay, so this is we are discussing at the Adhyatmika level. Okay, initially if you find these references in Sankhya Darshana, you find these references in Puranas, Vedas, everywhere. Now these three important energies which are present in this nature were termed as Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara according to the Puranas. Okay, so when I say Brahma, it's nothing related to God or religion, etc. Okay, it's very clear. It's a medical discussion. It's very clear. Okay, so the energy which is responsible for maintenance of this whole universe, which is present in the subtle form, and that has been referred as Vishnu. The energy which was responsible for creation of this universe, and that is called as Brahma. The energy which is responsible for controlling of this universe, or even destruction, controlling sometimes involves the destruction also, and that is called as Maheshwara. Therefore, the Sattva Guna is nothing but, it is the maintenance. Sattvam Kalyana Karakam. It is the maintaining the things, and that is nothing but Vishnu. And Raja is the creator, that is Rajaha Pravartakaha, so that is nothing but Brahma. And Tama is the controller, which is nothing but Ishvara or Maheshwara. This is the next stage of evolution of the universe. And from these three energies, then the next three forms are formed. Okay, first there are only three gunas, sattva, raja and tama, which are called as three basic energies, types of energies. From this we have got, mythologically we have considered three forms of the same gunas as Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. And from this we will have another physical things start appearing now. These energies undergoes different changes, evolution takes place, and there is formation of the sum of the physically appreciable things in this universe. And from the sattva there is production of Surya, that is sun, and from the raja there is production of anala, and from the anala refers to atmosphere. Different types of gases are there, and tama, that is nothing but soma, that is water. Okay, so water or soma, even Chandra is also considered as part of the soma. So this is the next form of evolution in the Srishti Utpatti Krama. So this sattva that leads to the formation of Surya, and raja that leads to the formation of Vayu, that is anala. It refers to the atmosphere, whole this atmosphere. Okay, atmosphere of the universe. Then from the soma there is formation of the water or the hydrogen particles or whatever you say. So this is one stage. From this stage we have got another important modification taking place. So now physically there is beginning of some of the parts. From this we have again start. This Surya, Anala and Soma. This refers to whole universe. And our earth is also part of the universe. Same three things are, that is Surya, the sun is there for whole universe, isn't it? So many planets are there. And earth is one planet. Now the same three, Surya, Anala and Soma, when you see the earth, in the earth, so they are represented in three ways. How? Agni, Vayu and Prithvi. The solid part of the this Prithvi or this earth is called as Prithvi. The gaseous part of this Prithvi is called as Vayu, that is atmosphere, earth atmosphere. And the sun, who is giving sunlight and other heat sources which is present here, and that is called as Agni. This is the cycle which is coming. Okay. Now this is in terms of earth. Now our body is a replica of this universe or this nature or this earth. Whatever the things which are present in the earth is also present in our body. And in the body these three gunas are represented in the form of Pitta, Vayu and Kapha. The solid part which is present in the earth is represented as Kapha inside the body. The atmospheric part which is represented in the earth is present inside the body in the form of Vayu or Vata. And the heat source or Agni which is present or sun etc. which is present outside, it is represented inside the body as Agni or Pitta. So now Vata, Pitta, Kapha. So they are nothing but Anala, Surya and Soma. They are nothing but Vayu, Pitta and Kapha. So this is inside the body. The explanation goes further. Inside the body, this body is made up of different cells. This body is made up of different cells. Each cell, combination of the cells leads to the formation of this body, we know that. In the cell also these three things are present. These Panchamahabhutas or whatever these three gunas are there, they are also present inside the cell also. If you take a single cell, the energy portion which is responsible for the maintenance of the functions of that particular cell, that is because of the ATP or energy. And that's ATP or energy is produced from mitochondria. So mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and that is the one which produces Agni. Similarly, each cell undergo division for its further development, and the development is possible because of Vayu, because Vayu vibhajate. Similarly, the cytoplasm which is present inside the cell, so that is responsible for the immune functions and some other transport functions, etc., which is nothing but the Kapha. So this is how exactly our body is. Exactly, our body is the replica of this nature. We are connected with the nature. Same thing which is present in the nature is also present in our body and is also present in our cell. Therefore, we cannot separate the nature from our body. Your bodily changes are directly related with the changes in the nature. You have to adopt yourself according to the change in the nature. Therefore, if you see this whole cycle, descendant cycle, see, start from Sattva, Raja and Tama. In the next level, we have got Vishnu, Brahma and Maheshwara. In the next level, we have got Surya, Anala and Soma. In the next level, we have got Agni, Vayu and Prithvi. This is in the earth level, okay, where we are living. Then in the next level, the same three things, three energies are represented as Vayu, Pitta and Kapha. And in the cellular level, same three things are referred as cytoplasm, cell division, mitochondria. So you cannot separate. This is how we can say our body is a replica of this particular nature. Okay, so this is the special principle of Ayurveda. So all the principles of Ayurveda are formulated by keeping this point in mind. This has been explained in our Vedas, Puranas and so many ancient books. I have given in a very simplest way. We can make it so many, we can make it complex, okay, and confusing, but I am given it in a very simplified way. There are many explanations out there in a simplified way. So if you want to know that how we are connected, because we are part of this nature, because these are the three things. You just imagine, see, without Surya, without sun, the life is possible in this world? Not at all, because this is one form of the energy. Without atmosphere, life is possible? No. Without the Prithvi, life is not possible. Similarly, inside the body, without oxygen, life is possible? No. Without the ATPs, life is possible? No. Okay, without immune system, life is possible? No. So this is how we are connected to the nature. Okay, so next part of this lecture, that is how Ayurveda is unique from other medical systems, we will continue in the next class. So this is for today. Thank you very much for listening. Definitely we'll continue the same in the next class, and I hope this is quite interesting for you. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and also please give your valuable comments, and please wait for the next episode.